Alright guys, just past 5 a.m. once again, so it's going to be day number 2 of training. Sunday yesterday, so that was a day off, which was well needed, to be honest, after that first day. Feeling good, not sick anymore. Got a bit of DOM, so I need to stretch out, that's going to domino effect through my week or my training sessions. If I don't, it's going to tighten up mid-run, especially calves. Woke up by body clock again, which is really good. There's roosters and stuff going off, which I love to wake up that way. So 5 a.m. wake up just from roosters. Just cooking. Got a coffee going now. I'm about to get my coffee into me, have a bit of water, a bit of a stretch before I go to training. Take me medication as I always do for the malaria stuff. And I don't even know, I'm pretty sure these satchels are in Australia, but I'm friggin' loving these things at the moment. It's literally just powder in a coffee, just powder in a cup, and you don't need milk or nothing, just put water in it. So good. We're pumping down some electrolytes. So in Thailand, you get these from the chemist or whatever, if I can get it out of the bag. These are just like electrolytes. They're well needed here, guys. Like I said yesterday, Saturday, I couldn't even finish my conditioning. Mosquito, fucking malaria. I couldn't even finish my conditioning because my calves were cramping up on both sides. So yeah, get your electrolytes in here, have a stretch. Alright, just before I go quickly, just had me coffee in that stretch. Got my little water stash up here, just so I can keep cap of how much water I'm actually drinking, because I'm a bit of a shocker for drinking water, so I don't normally drink it that much. But got our buddy, gonna have a bit of a Barocca. Vitamin B, and this always just gives me a bit of a kick, so well, one of them. And got pretty much room's a bit of a mess right now. So these are bulk water bottles basically. I just jumped down the road, luckily, stacked the hell up, put them between the legs on the scooter, and I get them there. Thailand's water's not real good, so you've got to drink water out the bottle if you're using your toothbrush. So use the water from the bottle. But yeah, so these are those electrolytes I was holding up before. See if I can just make an adjustment. So here. And these are excellent in Thailand, guys. Like I said, if you were like me and you were cramping the other day, just get these in here. So I'll knock back me Barocca now, jump on the scooter, and I'll take this one to training with me. Probably just for after the run, I'll hammer it back. See you as a training. Just at the end of the 5k mark, turning back now. Sort of taking this video so I can remember where it is. And yeah, if I was going to get my training, that'll be the 10 for the morning. Nice little cafes now. This never used to be here when I came on my last trip. One's built up a fair bit. It's getting a lot nicer. So the run felt a lot better today. I was way more hydrated with those electrolytes. I started to get sorer and muscle pump a lot later. Had to make a few adjustments. Oh, that's a dead dog there. That's pretty standard Thailand stuff. Had to make some adjustments running. I remember feeling like my left quad pumping as I turned around and went the other way. So I just had to not straighten my legs so much as I was running, basically. Here we are into shadow boxing. Yeah, and just got Lum the Moon here. He's just adjusting the trajectory of my left knee. He wants it to come sort of inwards more. So, as you can imagine, I'll just go immediately into drilling that, trying to feel it, trying to find it. You know, you get a good critique from a legend, so you just take it and go. So here we go, I'm just trying to get it. Trying to feel that movement, trying to feel what he's talking about. Yeah, jump on the bag straight away, not wasting any time to get that knee in, trying to feel it, trying to feel where that knee's meant to go. Sort of touching in them some of them elbows as well that we did from yesterday. Trying to feel those knees again, trying to get it going the way he was saying. Now, I recall having a bit of difficulty trying to find that feeling for this knee. Sometimes when you get that, I try to... All your moves should have similarities in them. So I go to a move that's not as far as of a reach to feel what he's talking about. So I started drilling the left kick a lot, just to feel the posture, feel the direction and the hip thing that he was talking about. And later, I actually referred back to drilling that knee, and it started to come out a lot better. So as you can see here, I get into those kicks. There we go, trying to feel it. So here I'm springing up. I'm springing this like kind of posture up. I've spent a lot of time getting grounded and getting good base. So now it's time for me to figure out how tall I can really be, especially in the knees, in the back. When Lum the Moon postures and shows you, he kind of uses his back to prop up. And I got a couple here, and they felt really good. Like if you can imagine, you know, when you hit like a tennis ball with a tennis racket right in the middle and you get like that kind of sound, and it comes with a sense of satisfaction. If you imagine that sound or that feeling, but it's ricocheting through like bamboo, like your back's just springing, like it just feels insane when you get it right. So I was just trying to chase the dragon there and get that switch kick feeling with the posture. And yeah, then I started to apply it to the punches, the knees, some of the faint elbows that were working also, just trying to carry the similarity over to everything. Because when you're training, you want a sense of omnipresence with all your moves. If you learn one thing, the principles of that should carry over to everything. So on the pads now with Lum the Moon, I did a lot of bag rounds, by the way. I probably did about 10 bag rounds this time. Just depends on who's in the gym. So Lum the Moon's just critiquing my guard. I sort of had a bit of a boxing guard for whatever reason. You can sort of see my arms going a bit spaghetti. They're trying to... Old habits die hard, you know. I've kicked my way for a long time. So trying to find his guard versus the way I kick. It's sort of my conscious brain fighting with my unconscious brain at the moment. It's trying to go back to where it wants to, but I'm trying to tell it to go to a new place. So I look a bit gangly for a bit whilst you're learning it, which is normal. There we go, that guard a bit better, a bit more square. Kicking. So he was basically saying with the kicks, my right kicks, that they could have had a bit more power, and basically he was just saying I need to pull my rear leg back to the stance rather than dropping it straight under me. And that's just, I guess, a little bit of a lazy habit, I suppose. But so I started to apply it, and yeah, immediately more power, immediately better. As you'll see here, I think I'm about to give it a go. Here we go. So I'm trying to find that posture, putting on that guard, bringing that leg all the way back. And I do it anyway off a single kick, but it's the repetitious kicks that you lose your way. You can kind of see some of those are a bit narrow. Posture, guard there. Oh yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's coming out. A lot of repetition needed to get that little thing. Old habits die hard. Going through some elbow stuff here. Just talking about picking up the elbow and getting the right trajectory on that. One thing I will say is I'm pretty glad with what I'm learning this time around. And I'm happy as a coach, basically, of what I've been teaching, because I don't have to change what I'm doing with Lum the Moon. I find I'm really compatible with his style, and all my fundamentals are good. Last time I was in Thailand, it was a lot of teaching me things and changing things, whereas this time it's improving things. And yeah, that makes me feel good, because coaching people that I know they're on the right track. So he's also an exceptional coach. So he's good at working with you. So here we go. We've got some more stuff, just some skipping knees, some elbows. He was saying my left side was good, and he was trying to get my right side to be like my left side. I find this as well with, coaching people. Left side, you make them do their side that they don't like, and they actually do better technique, because their brain can't get involved as much, and that it kind of takes that little Westerner try too hard aspect out of it, and they get a sense of like relaxation, and even though they feel Gumby, they actually throw better technique. And that was definitely what was happening here with me today. All my left side stuff was far better than the right side. Back into those knees around the gym. Fairly standard. You can see my arms going all over the shop as they try to find that new path from the guard he was showing me. Definitely trying to work on staying on my toes for these knees. I managed to do the whole 5 laps constantly on my toes without a heel touching, so that was good. You can apply the detail to as accurate as you can imagine. I'm really just trying to get my ankles to sit in the right spot. Back to neck exercises again, same old. And following the neck exercises was some sit-ups. We also did our typical conditioning: knees, teeps, kicks, everything that's standard. I forgot to add that in, I missed the filming. This is our food we ate straight after training. Fried rice, bit of chicken, egg, broth on the side. I don't eat the broth personally, but really good food and only 50 baht. Just found a bit of a sports store. Dan needs some Thai shorts. They are all so tiny. He's literally trying on a 3L, and I still reckon it's going to be too small. Crazy. There's the bulk waters. Like and subscribe for more, guys. Part 2 of this day coming soon.